evening, everyone. The topic which I have chosen here is 5 ways to motivate yourself. Now, this topic I have actually chosen because I see a lot of members, having a demotivation for some or the other reasons. Okay, so I'll start this presentation with my favorite line, which I always believe in my life, and that goes. It's like nobody in this world can make you happy unless you self decide that you want to be a happy. So it is similar to when it goes to motivation, what I feel. Like no matter whatever you read, someone shares with you, you will not motivate you much unless you learn yourself to motivate. Okay. And that goes with that. It's like the ways you should know like how you can motivate yourself. So before starting this PDC, I would like to share a small story, and which I found it very motivational when I heard it. It's like we all know that lion is the king of jungle, right? But the question is why? Why he is the king of the jungle? Neither he is stronger than the elephant, neither he is taller than the giraffe, nor he is faster than the leopard, nor he is clever than the fox, I would say. But still, he is the king of a jungle, right? So the reason why we say is the king of a jungle because he believes in himself and the confidence in which he walks, he rose, okay, and he shows his character in the jungle, which makes him the king of the jungle. So the moral of the story is like I would say what you think and the character what you show is what you become. Okay, so with this small motivational, I would say kind of a motivational small story. I would like to start with this a PDC, and let me go ahead and show you the first way of how you can motivate yourself. Okay, so now there's something called scary here. If you go to say get on your deathbed. Now this is an exercise I would say, and it's specially for the people who feel demotivated because of they don't know what they want to do it in their life, or they don't have a specific goal. They take the days as it comes and then they approach it and then it goes down. So when a person goes with this side of lifestyle, you automatically feel boring and you feel demotivated. You don't have your own goals, you don't have any focus. And for this exercise is very good for those kind of people who wants to get motivated. So in this exercise, what we do is here is put yourself or imagine yourself that you are on a bed death, okay, deathbed, and you fully realize it. It's not only that I'll put yourself on deathbed. You have to fully realize the feelings connected with it, and dying and saying goodbye. And during this exercise, what you will see is you will realize what you want to achieve in your life. Okay, what you really going to see is so much you have left in your life. Maybe there will be few things which you want to say something to the people. Maybe there will be something you want to achieve, like maybe you want to build a house, or you want to get a new car, you want to do something in your life. Maybe you want to be a good developer, anything. And once you know this, those are your dreams or those are your goals which you think from inside, but you have not thought of any time. So this exercise is very good to know what you want in your life, and which is very important to get motivated. And I think this is one exercise which you can do, and which will help you to motivate yourself. So let me share with you the second way of motivation: build a track record. Okay, now as I said, once you are on your deathbed, I would say you realize it, you know your goals and everything you are there in place. I want to become a Munchak developer, or I want to become a good businessman, or I want to build a house, I want to build a car. Oh, sorry, not build a car. You want to buy a car. Okay, so these all things are in place. Now, what happens in many of the cases, people get demotivated because when they have their goals, they start like I see many people, they start one thing and then another thing and then another thing. So there are a lot of things they start, but then later on they feel demotivated, either because they don't finish it, or they find it, there are too many things they are approaching, and then they slowly feel they are not good finishers out of it, and then they get demotivated. So in this way, to build a track record means is like, I think everybody will agree. It's not what we do that make us tired. It's what we don't do, the tasks we don't complete cause the most fatigue. And that is common, because even if I tell the any of our members who are there working whole night, day, completing the projects, when we actually finish our work, or when we take up some project or take up some task, and end of the day we complete that task and we go home, it's not tiring, I would say, but we feel more satisfied. But if I say I am getting stuck with the same project or same task, and we work day and night, but the outcomes are not coming, or either that is not getting finished, then it makes you more tired, right? So if you can, so I would say is, building a track record means, what you have to do is take your goals, simplify your goals into smaller chunks, and that we always say, and start finishing that small, step by step. Maybe you want to become a month-stack developer. Overnight nobody will become a month-stack developer. Even we took it so many times. Even still, I don't say as myself I'm a month-stack developer, right? So there are steps in it. Maybe 1 month I'll take for JavaScript, and other 15 days I'll take for React, other 15 days I'll take, or 1 month I'll take for Node. And that's how you become a full month-stack developer. And to believe that, you need to be a good finisher, so you must begin building a track record and finishing the task. So once you start finishing your small task, it will build, and it will believe, you will believe in yourself that you are a good finisher, and which will build a track record, and which will always keep you motivated. So this is a very good, I would say, a way of motivating yourself is, once you are on your, maybe your deathbed or whatever it is, you know what you want to achieve it, build a track record by distributing or simplifying your goal and achieving small chunks out of it. And you will believe in yourself that you are a good finishers, and you can always be motivate yourself. So the one simple way, what I mentioned, you can follow a simple exercise. Get a notebook each day, make a point of setting small goals and finishing them. And it looks, in the digital world, you feel it is, what is this, like, you write a notebook or something. But somehow I had tried it many times, especially when it comes to, you want to do something with related to finance or anything. You write it on your book and you do it automatically, it gets, you try to achieve it, and it gives you a lot of satisfaction when you tick marks it. I see a lot of people who puts sticky notes and then they cancel it. I tell you, the satisfaction when you get it there, you will not get it in anywhere on digital. Maybe it's to-do list or whatever it is. That is the best thing. Okay, so this is the other way where you can build your motivation. Let me go to the third one. Tell yourself a true lie. Now this is for people who are very filmy, I would say. There are people who always, they are in their fantasy world and all. For them it is very easy. For some people it will be difficult. But this is a method, or this is an exercise, especially for the people who doesn't have a power, or I would say a potential to imagine their self of having a goal, something, or having any sort of, I would say, vision. Okay. And that's because if you ask a question for them, I usually ask many of the junior members, what talent you have, what are your hobbies, or what are your talents. They will not tell you, like, their hobbies. Instead, only they will write in their resumes they have a singers and other things. But then when at the usual time comes, they don't have any talent. They will say, this person has it, or that person has it, or my father has it, or my brother has it. Okay. That's because they doesn't have the potential to have the vision. For them, this is a very good thing. Tell yourself a true lie. So in this exercise, you have to make up an untruth about yourself that makes you sound unbelievable wonderful. Okay. And not randomly any fantasy. Okay. Now you have to feel that it's whatever you are writing your lie, it should be unbelievable wonderful. So you will be realizing the way you are doing is unintended version of what you want to be in future. So if you feel like I want to become rich, I will do this, I want to buy a car, I want to build a house, or I want to go to US, I want to go to Dhaka, okay, from Goa office, I would say. So what happens is it is your vision you are unintentionally creating. Lying to yourself, you are creating a vision who you want to be. So it's harder for you to imagine the potential in yourself, and then you might want to begin by expressing it as a fantasy. Okay. So this is like you start with a fantasy, and once you do that, soon you will begin to create a necessary blueprint from scratching your accomplishment. Without a picture of your highest self, you can't live it into that self. Fake it till you make it. The lie will become the truth. Okay. So I think this I have seen a lot of even the juniors in this last 7 8 years. Few people are quite talented. Few people are not. But they always say, I want to become a one stack. I want to become a full stack developer. And I say, like, current at the time when they say it, they don't have any skills. Okay. But they say, I want to one day I want to become a full stack. So automatically they are in their mind, what happens is they start blueprinting the sketch of that. I want to become a particular person, or I want to become a so particular developer, and slowly that goes into the process of making it. So starting, it looks like for them it is a fantasy, and then what you say is the best word is fake it till you make it. Okay. So in this case, what will happens, it motivates you. Now, if I ask if anybody wants to go to US, nobody will say, "Unga ho." But if you make a fantasy, okay, you fake it yourself, I'll go one day, maybe through office, maybe through your own money, or through anything. You will do one or the other day. Starting, you just have to make, and this will always keep you motivated. Okay. So this is another way which I would like to share you, like, tell yourself a true lie. The fourth one, sorry. Yes. Now this is very important. Otherwise, everything will remain in a fantasy mode. Okay. Definitely plan your work. And this is very important to keep yourself motivated. You have you decide, you don't know what is going on, so you decide on it, you break down, and then you if you don't have that potential to vision, you do everything. But if you don't plan your work, you will again feel demotivated. Now this is a very important way to motivate yourself. Plan your work. Maybe if you, as I said, like, if you want to, I will take an same example, like, if you want to become a full stack developer, plan yourself, I'll become a full stack developer by this quarter, or by within this year. And then you can break down that. Okay. If you go to see in our way also in the company, it is like we break down into the quarters. We have 2030 goals. Nobody have seen 2030, not even Shahid, not even me, no one in the company, right? But we have a vision, and we have planned that vision. So that is very important. So definitely plan your work. Okay. So once you get the picture what you want to be, definitely plan your work is the next step of part. Definitely plan or inspires the energy of a purpose. So this is what it makes. So when we have done it like 2030 vision, so we know where we want to go. So what we, and we are having the plan in quarterly and yearly basis. So the energy is more focused towards it. And otherwise, without that, it would not work. And this is also one of the very important way, I would say, which will help you to keep yourself motivated. Maybe it's on a daily basis, you plan yourself, or maybe it's a weekly, monthly, or anything. But you have to definitely plan yourself to keep yourself motivated. All right. So the last one is very important, especially for the new generation, I would say. Learn to come from behind. Okay. Now, this is very important for the, I would say, the people who would, they start everything very good. They have the talent, everything. They plan it very nicely, everything. But now what has happened, I would say, recently in the new gen, I would say, everything we have got it very straightforward. Maybe we have not struggled, maybe for the education, maybe for the finance, or maybe for any sort of things, maybe for job or anything. We have got it very in an easy way. So whenever we fail, we can't handle it. Okay. So one way to motivate is you have to learn from, come from behind. So always you have to believe in that progress towards your goal is never going to be a straight line. It will be always a bumpy line. You will go up and down a little, two step forward, one step back. People get discouraged when they slide a step back after two step forward. They think they are falling, they are lost, but they are not. They are simply in the step of natural rhythm of progress. So once you understand this rhythm, you can work with it instead against it, and you can plan for the step back, right? So I think that's main thing is, in simple language, maybe anything, whatever you do it in your life, it will never be a straight thing. You have to know that something will come, the obstacles and blockers will come, and then you have to deal with it. And that's a natural thing. And once you know this, you will never feel demotivated. A lot of people try do it and then they give up. That's because they don't know this method, that you will struggle. And I think whoever has done a business, they will relate it very nicely. I think SGI is also one of the scenes we have seen it, right? Recently during the COVID. If we have thought that, now everything will get over, that would not work. So if we worked with the same intensity, okay, and we knew that this is just a moment wherein we have, it's a setback for us, that's a one step back. And if we do it, maybe next year we'll do much better, and we did it. So I think this is which we did, because like leaders, like I would say Shahid and all, they knew it, and they have seen, that is their life experience, like, as the life progress, it will be not straight. And that's what we call it, like, 19 years of experience. We might say, like, that would be same, the all years will be same. No, I think from my personal experience in last 7 8 years, I have seen two cycles, maybe 2015 2020. We went up, we went down, we went up again. So this will go. And I think to keep yourself motivated, you have to learn this, learn, come to from behind. When you fall, be strong, and just believe in that this is just one back behind, and there will be two step forward going ahead if we plan it well. So I think that's the 5 ways of motivating yourself, and I hope you guys liked it. And so that was my little bit of motivational, and I would say little bit of my way of saying how you can motivate yourself. Thank you.